It gives us honor, of course, to meet a very important personality here in Cairo. It's Vice President of Lions Club International, Dr. Patti Hill. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm pleased to be here in Cairo. Thank you for welcoming me, Samar.
First of all, congratulations for being elected, of course, for a very important and global humanitarian role to be as an international president for Lions Club International. So how far it impacts from you, how far it has influence from your point of view?
Well, it's wonderful to be entrusted by the Lions all around the world with this role as their vice president and then as their president. Our Lions clubs have a huge impact all around the world and right here in Egypt as well.
We are very keen to listen from you about, of course, the Lions as a club international and also the service causes. Some of them, give us example for.
No matter where you find Lions, anywhere in the world, they will be doing work to support eye care and vision. They will be working to support those who need diabetes treatment or awareness education. We also work in the cause of childhood cancer, which is underserved in many parts of the world, including here in this general area. We work as well to eradicate hunger and serve those in poverty. And, of course, we serve to preserve and restore our environment. So you will find those global causes everywhere that Lions serve. Right here in Egypt, I've had the opportunity to be witness to the incredible work that international Lions have done in partnership with local Lions. We've been able to work together to fund the establishment of the Lions Eye Hospital. In addition, most recently, the Lions of Egypt and our international foundation have funded the presentation to your people of dialysis machines right here in Cairo.
Okay, so when I ask you, why do you think you could join the Lions, and also, do you think ever you have been the international president?
Yeah. Like all Lions, I was invited to join. Lions are joining by invitation. I saw what the Lions were doing in my local community at home in Canada, and I thought, this is good work. I want to be a part of this humanitarian work and this community service. So, when I was invited to join Lions clubs in my city, I joined immediately. Did I think I would be president of the International Association? No, I did not. My involvement with Lions clubs has evolved and grown over the years, mostly because they inspire me to serve more.
What's your plan you think you will achieve during your presidential time, and what are the steps you want to do?
Thank you for asking that question. As an association, we believe in teamwork, and we have a 5-year strategic plan. When I am president, I will be supporting that 5-year strategic plan. But let me tell you this. When I am president, one of the main causes will be focused on environmental work in every community around the world. Personally, I hope to establish and re-establish the integrity of our name within every community. Our Lions have a proud brand. We are respected for our adherence to process, to democratic principles, and to doing things that support our community needs. Those will be a focal point within my year as president.
I'm also keen to listen about choosing Egypt, especially for the board meeting, and what are the achievements you have already fulfilled during this visit?
Thank you, Samar. I had the opportunity to choose a location to host the International Board of Directors. And after visiting 5 different countries here in Africa, which is a growth area for lions, where lions are now so in Africa, lions are growing and achieving so much. I had the opportunity to select a location for one of my board meetings in 2023. I visited 5 different countries in Africa, and I chose Egypt. We were impressed with the facilities that are available for us here in Cairo and by the service that Lions in Cairo are providing here in this community and in other communities, Alexandria, Luxor, and beyond. I wanted the lions of the world to come to see what is happening here in Egypt.
So concerning District 352, they also trying to reach a lot of development and to have a great impact for in the humanitarian field. So how far, from your point of view, they succeed to do it, and how far could we improve it from your point of view?
Lions here in Egypt are doing a great service in every community, but we can always do more. When we look around our post-pandemic world and we see those who are without a job, the children who are hungry, the supplies that we might need in our hospitals, the neglect perhaps of environmental causes anywhere in the world, and also here in Egypt, we can do more. We also need to provide a role model for young professionals to see how we are governed by constitution, by bylaws, by the rule of law, and how we function within that context. Our opportunity allows us to train young people, to train new leaders so that they can be leaders of excellence. Lions become leaders of excellence.
I can guess from your words that 2023 will be very promising for the humanitarian work. And I thanks a lot, but I'd like to talk about another side, about Egypt as a touristic country. Yes. So how far could you manage to visit different touristic places, and what's your estimation for these places?
Because we selected the facilities in Cairo, we have also had the opportunity to do what every tourist would want to do. We have visited Giza, of course, and seen the great cultural history that you preserve for the rest of us around the world to come to see. Recently, just this past week, we were able to visit Memphis, Saqqara. We have been to the new National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. What an amazing facility. What a treasure that museum is.
Have you watched the mummies?
We have walked through the mummies.
Have you listened about the transmission of the mummies from Tahrir Square to different places?
We were able to see the entire video, which showed us the great care and respect which was given to the past leaders as these mummies were transported to their new resting place. It was amazing. I applaud you and the people of Egypt for doing this with such care and with such dignity.
I know that the cultural tourism in Egypt is very unique. So when we're talking about the other types of tourism, like the coral reefs and diving and snorkeling, Red Sea, and oases, and how far the urban places have a great impact for the foreigners when coming to watch. Have you watched any of them?
So we have not yet been able to do everything, unfortunately. I know that we have been invited to Luxor, we have been invited to Alexandria. Of course, we will have our guests coming who may want to visit the Red Sea, do the diving, all of these wonderful, wonderful opportunities that exist right here in Egypt.
As the vice president for NGO, one of the most important NGO all over the world, we'd like to talk about even the accommodation in Egypt, the hotels and the service. Some people estimate this in certain categories. So I'd like to know your judgment about it.
The accommodations here that we were able to review and to tour with the managers of a number of hotels certainly prove that Egypt has every accommodation we could desire, from 5-star and beyond luxury accommodations to our venues for meetings such as we have here at this hotel, and we found exactly the right fit for us.
I know that your time is very tight. I don't want to waste more time, but it gives me a pleasure to have this interview, and hopefully you're promising to have another one because you're back to Cairo, yeah?